in my phone. Yay. Hello, everybody. I pray that everyone is well and blessed. Happy new Black Moon in Virgo. I am going to give everybody a minute or two or give people a minute or two to hop on and also get myself set up, and we'll get started. So give me a second. It is super hot already. I need a hat or something. Boy. Mm. Let's see. I have my journal. I have the Moonology deck. And I think I'm about ready. Okay, I'm ready to get started. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, so again, hello, everybody. I pray that everyone is well and blessed. Happy new Black Moon in Virgo. Today is today is actually the new moon. I typically try to do it the day before, but there's a lot going on. So here we are today. So that's pretty cool to actually be going live on the new moon. I am going to be using, of course, my 2025 Life and Lunar Journal. In this journal, I have new moon prompts. I have full moon prompts that are already in the journal. I have already done mine. I have ripped mine out, and we're going to get to that. I would also like to, am I going to lose my page this time? I'm going to share the New Moon in Virgo card, and I'm going to be using the Moonology deck. I know it's super sunny, so the Moonology deck, and I'm going to read that first, and then we'll get into the journaling. So, oh man, I love this card, and it's kind of cool because the moon looks black on here too. Can you see? The moon looks black, so that's kind of cool. So it says, a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So let's read what the card says. It says, when this card comes up, it's a time to take stock of your situation. Where are you, and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests that you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies. So add these to your routines now. However you've been feeling. That doesn't make sense to me. Sometimes these cards or these books have errors. I catch them all the time, and I'll know that when okay, that didn't make sense to me. So let's keep going. If a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and think more about what you can do for others. Attune to the moon. Recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. And additional meanings for this card says gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success without being, I don't know what that word even says. So I don't know what that says. Sorry. Be of service to others and love and money will follow. The person you're asking about is reliable. The teaching for this card says that Virgo is a sign of health, service, and analysis. Its energy is precise and has a feel of harvest about it. When this card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order. So that's what you need to do at the time of this the Virgo new moon, and whenever else you pull this card. I'm not sure if you guys can even see because I literally can't. And I just really apologize. You guys know the sun moves, doesn't stay in one place. So I apologize. Um, so what I found very interesting when I was doing my preparation for the new moon is that this new moon is called a black moon because there are two new moons in the same month. So, and it's funny because when I was in the planning process of making this journal last year, I was looking up all the astrological events. And when I was trying to do the new moon dates, I just kept getting confused because it kept showing that there were two new moons in Virgo. And I was like, what? Like, it didn't make sense. And so at the time, I'm not sure how I think I just said, you know what, this is just roll with it. And so I, published the journal, right? And now it makes complete sense. So when I was doing my research, for the to find out what the meaning of the black moon. It was like, oh, black moon, and and so it just basically was saying that it's a rare occurrence. It only happens. I forgot the number, how often it happens, but it's like the same kind of similar to like once in a blue moon. So like in the black moon, there's two new moons in Virgo. So right now, even though we are in August. Today, I believe Virgo season starts today, right? But also in September, there's going to be another new moon in Virgo. So that's all within the same astrological sign. So that makes it a black moon. And so it basically will amplify the energy of this moon, and it may illuminate some things, bring some things, which is what a new moon, what a full moon does. And so I'm not an astrologer. I just love to research and learn new things. And so just in my brief studies, that's what I kind of found out. And so I think that's very cool that there are going to be two new moons in Virgo, and also that around that time there's going to be in September in Virgo season, there's going to be two eclipses, I believe. So a lot happening. So very cool. Do your own research. Again, I'm not an astrologer. I just love to look up things as they pop up and if something seems interesting to me. So do your research, see how it applies to you. Get into Chat GPT. I love Chat GPT. I use Chat GPT for everything. It is my friend, my go-to. Instead of Google, I go to Chat GPT. So now that we have read the Moonology card. Ooh, thank you for the cloud cover. Because that sun was something. You hear me? Something. We are going to journal. Again, I'm using my Life and Lunar Journal, available on Amazon. If you don't have this journal, as I say in each of these Journal With Me videos, you can, the prompts are in the description, so you can go there to get them. You can use your journal that you're using now. You can use a piece of paper. use the journal app, or if you don't want to write it down, if you're just here and want to listen to the questions, answer them in your head. It's the same thing. Journaling just opens your mind up, is my personal opinion. Excuse me, I hit the mic. Journaling, in my personal opinion, just opens your mind up, gets you thinking about things that you may not have been thinking about in a structured way. And you get to, when you write it down, you get to put it in one place, and you have the space to just expound on the question, the thoughts. So I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's go. Let's go. And before we do, let's take some deep breaths. 3 deep breaths. However you breathe, however you do it, it's up to you. I'm sorry. I got a little lost. I thought I was meditating. I started to go. Oh, and here comes the sun. So let's do this quickly. So the very first question says, what small practical steps can I take towards my goals? I will read that again. What small practical steps can I take towards my goals? And for me, I put that I need to, the very first thing is to get clear on my goals. There's a lot of change happening in my life right now, and I want to just be very clear about what I want. That's it. I want to get clear. So I've been spending time in this process of change every day, just determining what I like, what I don't like, what's for me, what isn't for me, and now I'm more in a space of determining what my goals are. So once I can get clear on my goals, I need to write them down. Once I write them down, I need to actually just take action. So that's what I put for that. And then the next question says, how can I prioritize self-care and healthy routines in my life? And I would say for me, that how can I prioritize um, mm, healthcare, uh, excuse me, self care and healthy routines? It's just by sticking to the things that I know that are right for me and that work for me. Because what I've done in the past is start something or implement something or even say I'm going to do something and then either don't start it or don't stick to it. And so for me, it's sticking to being committed to what I know works for me or the things that I enjoy. And that's it. It's just being consistent, sticking to it. So, and not taking extended breaks because it'll be like, oh, well, I'm traveling. Oh, well, I'm this. No. So it goes right back to sticking to it, right? So that is our journal prompts for this lovely and wonderful. Now I get to burn this. Next year, when I structure my journal, if I decide to do this again, which I think I'm going to, because I really enjoyed this journal, but I'm definitely going to make some changes. Um, I get to burn this. I will make the next year so that the full moon page is on its own page that can be torn out so that it can be burned on the actual full moon. I miss doing my full moon rituals. Even though I journal, I enjoy burning my stuff on the full moon. So, drop my glasses. And lastly, I wanted to say thank you so much for all the birthday love wishes. I really appreciate it, not just on my YouTube, but on my Instagram and on my TikTok. Well, I guess I won't be posting this, but so I guess I maybe do something over there. But I just wanted to say that it was a beautiful birthday. I thoroughly enjoyed Tampa. I went to Tampa, hung out. I was a tourist, and I had so much fun. It was beautiful, and